Hello, let's do some daily word games. We're going to start with the instant Wordle. We are in daily mode today, so we have an F and a W, and there are no repeats for those letters, so we don't have to be too careful about where to place them, just not first. So my immediate thought is like putting W at the end, but without the O, that actually seems less likely. We'd have to do something like FAW. I don't think anything matches that. So what if W were second, like we were SW? I see Swift. I think that works. All right, a Swift solve for the instant Wordle. Let's move on to the Dordle, and we will start with Swift. Alrighty, so didn't get a whole lot from that on the left word, or from either word really. We have a T and an I on the right word. So rather than trying to guess the right word, let's just do a filler and get some really good letters here. So how about glare? I think that's not too bad. Ooh, that is very good. So this right word has a T, I, G, and ends with E. Ends with E, interesting. So tinge, that certainly works. Nice. And then, ooh, the G is not between the A and E. I thought it was going to be. That's very good to know. So we have something G, A, something E. It's not agate. Agave? No. Something else. Agape. I thought of agave before agape. All right. Well, agape and tinge. Nice. Let's move on to the Quordle. All right. So we will start with agape and tinge. Could be worse. This I is not second, which is actually good to know. We have an AE here. It might be ATE. Lots of words like that. Skate. Crate. So maybe I should do a filler. I should get the R and the L, and I should get maybe the vowels that we're missing. I'm not sure exactly how to do that. How about curly? I think curly works really well. All right, well, we actually learned quite a bit about this word because it doesn't have an R or an L in it, which feels like it ought to have had those. Maybe it has an H. Could we do SH? No, then it would be shate. We could do STA something like steak. How about this word though? This word has an R place, has a PT and I. Where do those go? So, ooh, that's a really good question. Something TRIP maybe? Strip? I think that's a really good guess. Nice, it is strip. And this does start with ST. So it could be steak. It could be stave. I think stayed is a word, though I don't know if it would be an answer. Who knows in Quordle, though. So I at least need to know steak and stave. Maybe one of these other words will happen to use one of those letters. So let's take a look. I was gonna say ending in E would make sense, but it can't. But I like LARE, but I actually don't like LARE. Maybe AREL? No, I don't like that either. Could it end in REL? So something AREL. Didn't I just test that? How about ERAL? Feral. Feral works. Nice, it was feral. All right, that does not help us with steak or stave. And this word here, I'm very unsure about. Where does the E go? Maybe in the middle? Something RE? I'm a bit unsure. So what if I got a K or a V and used a filler to try to figure out this left word? I could even put R second just to see if it's there, or even RE. So I could do like, rec isn't great because we know there's no C. Can I do anything else? I could do DRE. I really want the K or the V. To remember that. Like, drove is not great because we know there's no E at the end. What even is this word? I could do double E. I could do breed. I mean, breed is probably, this is just trying to get the answer here. That's the only thing I've seen, so I'm going to give it a try. Oh, not even close. R is not second. Maybe it's an ER word then. I could try hover, and that tests the V. I should have thought of that. It's not hover, but the right word's not stave. So I'm thinking it's stake. We even tested the D, so it's not stayed. So let's get stake. Oh no, I lost. It was state. Oh, I didn't think about state. What's this left word? It's an OER word? Wow, this was a tough one today. Let's figure out what the left word is, just so we can say we knew what it was. It could start with R. Oh, I think it's rower. So I think we're rower and we're state. The right one is more obviously state, so I'm going to go with rower and see if that was right. Oh, it was a wooer? Oh my goodness. Okay, I wasn't even close to being able to complete this. Wow, tough one today, for sure. Missed 2 of the words. Wooer. Wow, I don't think I would have even thought of that word. I could have been here forever. Yikes. Okay, well, let's move on. We will do the polygonal next. All right. This is the polygonal, number 197. We have an 8-letter word. So this orange triangle is repeating, and this purple triangle is repeating, and that is it. Let's take a look at ing here, because that puts the G here. And then, what would go here, though? I don't really like it, like an A or an E or something. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Let's take a look at E. I think ER or ES. I guess ER, ES, or ED could be equally likely here, but this could be a T. I don't like it. What about S? With an A here? All right, yeah, I'm not going to get this. I'm going to have to do fillers today. So we're going to turn off Hexpert, and we are going to do machined first. All right, well, I wasn't on the right track at all. It could be ing still. If it was ing, this would be a G. And then that uses the I and the N. I need to use the E and the D. Dedging. Oh, it can't be edging. Edge gig. No. Okay. I am going to do robustly just to get the rest of the letters, hopefully. There's an R. Okay, we have 5 letters. So we're missing one. Yikes. All yellows is tough. So we know that this repeated letter is not the D or the I. What if it was the E? This repeated letter is not the R. What if it was the D? DR? I don't really like this. Maybe the E would be here, and then... Vowel-wise, we only have the E and the I, so it makes sense to repeat the E. If we repeated the E here, that's not as nice, I think. I'd have to put an I somewhere around here. I mean, ending in ing is still possible. This would be a G. That's kind of the problem. Yeah, this is what we're stuck with. Or we could do dr, dredging. Oh, actually, dredging. That could be how you spell dredging. That is how you spell dredging. All right. Ooh, yeah, I don't know if I would have thought of that. I did try ing and it just wasn't coming to me, but... All right, I feel like I was close, but not. So that's fine. Got it in 3 again. My normal filler-like polygonal solve for that one. Let's move on to the symbol. We are doing the daily. All right, going to start with Blaze. All right, we will test the L in place with something. Sling. L is not in place, and we now know that orange is green, so the N is in place. So I'm going to think about, let's see, an E or an A in that second spot. What do we want to do there? What goes between that E and N, or A and N? I'm going to use an A, and I'm going to do font. Oh, that's not how you spell that, apparently. Daunt, maybe? All right. So I'm right about the A, but nothing else. Unfortunate. It's not an I. It's probably not an O, so... consonant, then? It could be double N. We could end it with A-N-N-Y, so... Wait, what does that, though? Fanny? We could try Fanny. It was Fanny. All right. Well, got it in 4. That's my usual for Symble. And finally, we are going to do the daily Fusele, number 21. Start with our normal one, and then do the blind Fusele. All right. It looks like we can't actually start with the Symble answer, so we are going to do something else. What do I want to start with? How about stale? All right, we have an A, L, and E. That is lucky. I'm just going to do an actual guess here for the alphabetical. I'm going to do leery. Oh, it couldn't have been. All right, we learned nothing from the middle letter. We learned that we didn't place the L or the E correctly. So what does that mean? We have to repeat a letter. So what do I want to do with that? I wonder if I can end with E-A-L. E-A-L. I could. But then I'd have to repeat a letter. Maybe L is second then. Yeah, I mean, it could be something simple like clean, but I'm not allowed to guess that right now. So I'm going to do double E-N, and we're going to find a word that does that. Or I could do like bleed. That's fine. Let's place the E. Oh, that was significantly better than I expected. We're B-L-E-A. So we're not clean. We're not bleen. Bleak? Nice, got it. All right, well, let's switch to blind Fusele mode now. All right, we'll just start with bleak then. See what that does. Ooh, the B is nearby. Let's switch to ABC for a second. So maybe we start with C. Oh, we won't even know. We just get these 2 letters. So maybe I should put a C here, and then what can this be? Can I do CH? Just so we can see if those are in the word at all. And then it doesn't matter what we guess here, so... Is something like acre a word? No. Ached is a word. There's no C or H. That's actually very good to know. So now we have to repeat a letter. So this is A, E, or D. Let's take a look at D then. And then this is I, J, L, N, or M. I think probably ending in N would be good to test. So can I do Droon or something? Actually, maybe I should test M, and I can do bloom. It would be nice to get the A or the D here, though. The problem is I have to... Oh, drool, maybe? I know there's no L. Oh, no, I don't know there's no L. Sorry, I looked at bleak and saw that was gray, but no, we don't know there's no L. So this could end in L. This could start with D. Drool is a perfectly valid guess. Let's try it. All right, I got the D and L correct, but nothing else. So now we're going to get symbol-like clues, but let's think about what this word could be. What comes after the D? It's not an L or an R, so it's probably a vowel. Could we end in double L? Maybe I should have tested that. Dwell. Oh, this can't be an E. We tested that with bleak. Dwell was great, but it can't be. Is there a DWA something L word at all? Not that I can think of. This can't be an O. A or U? Or E? Devil? That works. Nice, it was devil. All right. Well, got the blind Fusele in 4. Very nice. How'd you do on these today? And of course, if you enjoyed this content, then why not leave a like and subscribe?